Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie. We are back here on Farming Simulator 17. Now, Farming Simulator 19 is supposed to be out. I don't think there's an actual release date for it. If there is, it's in December. It's supposed to be out pretty soon, by all the rumors. If I have that information correct, you can post it down in the comments. If I find out information about that is correct or isn't correct, I'll post a link in the description. So, we're going to start. I don't plan on getting Farming Simulator 19 when it first comes out. Just depends. I might wait till tax time and grab it then. We'll see. But I want to do a playthrough of this. And our overall goal is I want to try to do some playthroughs to get like my achievements knocked out. So the overall goal of this initial run is to get the $1 million achievement. So that's what we're going to try for. We're going to start on the regular map here on normal. We're going to do Goldcrest Valley here. We will be doing Magzie. I'm switching her to that green. And I am going to click continue. And these are the mods that I'm running. Alright, so you guys know. Take a look. Alright, I'm running all those. I'm going to cut the video here and I'll see you guys in the actual game itself and we'll get started. I did do a little look through of how I'm going to show me doing my starting stuff, but I did do a video on that. If I cut any corners off of that, I will link that in the description down below. You guys can watch the video where I show exactly how I personally start the game. But see you guys in the game. Alright, my fan, sorry. So, here is the starting thing. Every time you start a new game, it says this. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short tutorial guided tour? Just to show you the basics of the game. I'm going to click now. Alright. So, this is where we're at right now. This is a little lag, aren't we? I might have to mess with the old graphics settings here. Yeah. So here's our farm. I'm going to do a couple of playthroughs on this. One of which will be starting with nothing. But right now, this is where we're at. If we hit escape here, we can go to our menu here. This is everything we own right here. You can also look at this in the P menu. Hit P. You can go to the garage. This is everything we own here. Okay, so these are safe. We're not going to be doing anything with these. It's a plow. It's a solar. I do want to plow. So one of the first things we're going to get is a plow, because I want to plow all 3 fields. So we'll be doing that. I'll probably be driving the truck up there. I do want to get the graphics fixed, because I don't like the little lag bumps that are happening. Yeah. But we can teleport anything. I'm not going to teleport the machines. I like to drive them to the actual thing, but we can teleport around just by pressing shift here. Yeah. So there we go. So and then the trains. Yeah. Let's go back to the truck though, and then get out. So that's how you do that. The first thing we want to do is get these guys started though. So this field up here, if we go into, let's go to escape again, and we go to here. No, here. Every single one of these fields needs plowed. Now we got equipment up here and here and here. This guy up here, I believe, is a sower. So let's go up, take a look at that one. You can hold down the shift button to run. Yeah, I'm getting some little lag. But it's a lag. I don't like that. I might have to lower my graphics settings down just a little bit. Yeah, and I don't want this. I don't want this guy to do this right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna back him off. No, we're gonna bring this over here. And I guess what we need to do first and foremost is actually buy a plow, right? These two are about the same. There's not much difference between these two, except for how much horsepower is required. They both only plow 2 meters. Now this one's reversible, and what people like to do when they're plowing is they like to plow one side and then reverse the plow and then plow the other side, whereas this one actually just plows like the just one direction. This guy here is a 3-meter plow, but it requires 180 horsepower. And I don't know if we have a truck that is 180 horsepower. This is 25, this one's 145, and this one's 145. So if we go back to shop, we do need to choose one of these two. I think I'm going to go with the cheapest for now and hit this select, and we're just going to buy this. We need to buy it. That is an interesting thing. We can lease it because we're going to want to upgrade anyway, and we're going to get, I think, 3 run-throughs of this before we actually need to buy another one. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and lease. That's fine. All right, and we're going to make our way down to the. Actually, give me a second. Settings here. There's some settings we need to change. Okay, game settings. We change the audio. Master volume. Oh, it's already in the vehicle. Let me turn the vehicle volume down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I got the radio off. Over here, we don't want them buying any of this stuff. Yeah. Stop and go brakes fine. Automatic start, I don't mind that. Dirt, we want on slow. Traffic, we can leave on for now. If it gets a real problem for our graphics, we'll turn it off. I do not want plant withering. I don't like that. Plant growth is on normal. It's fine with me. Default for usage is fine. And fertilizer stages, I like to have it on 3. There's a specific way I do this. So that's fine. Okay. So this doesn't mess anything up. Save. Yeah, okay. I'll hit back. All right. Oh, it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to have to mess with the graphic settings on this. Okay. Before we go do that, let's get the rest of these started, all right? So this guy, I need him to start actually harvesting this field. And unfold. And hire. Off we get up. Turn on. Hire worker. We can get out. Step back. There we go. This guy, I believe, has a cultivator on the back of him, and I don't want that done either yet. Right? Yeah, you're a cultivator. So let's grab you. Oh. I'm going to move you off to the side as well. Alright. And, so I'm going to take these two to the shop. And, oh, there's one more thing I like to do. No. 7? Yes. Okay. I like to leave it on normal speed when I'm doing stuff like this, like selling and transporting stuff from to and from the farm. So I'm going to take these two things to the actual shop, and I'll be right back. All right, we are at the shop. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the actual plow we bought. Now, I don't mind buying this from the shop menu, because in like nowadays terms, like back in the day, you wouldn't actually be able to shop like that. But like nowadays, you can just shop online. So for me, using the P menu is actually like, using your phone and ordering something offline. So that's what I imagine. This is actually the shop here. You get close enough, you see it up there in the top right hand corner, left hand corner, little thing pops up. Just hit R to shop. And the other thing we want to do is we want fertilizer spreaders. All right. And we start out with some fertilizer. We're going to go ahead and get this little one right here. It'll be fine for us right now. We won't need anything but this. And I am going to go ahead and buy this. It is something we are going to want. So I'm going to go all the way back out. And I'm going to hook these two up. I'm going to transport them back to the farm. Now, the best way to do this is to... Nope. Is to be horrible at driving. And I am textbook horrible at driving in this game. There we go. Catch that. Now I'm going to transport these two back. I'm going to actually go ahead and fill up this fertilizer spreader, and I'm going to see you guys back at the farm. See you guys in a minute. Actually, I want to show you guys this up in the right-hand corner there. It just popped up. There's little notifications. Sometimes it's hard to read them. But in the top right-hand corner there, it does show you when some of your helpers are actually, farmhands anyway, are almost done with a task. That one told us that our actual harvester is 80% done with his job, or 80% full. So the harvester is actually going to need to be emptied before we actually do something else. So we might go ahead and do that on the way here. Before we bring the other tractor, I might go ahead and empty that out. Just want to let you guys know. I will show you guys how that's done though. For the tractor here, there is an auto. 1 increases speed, 2 decreases speed, but if you actually hit 3 here, it auto drives for you. It's like cruise control, or it activates and deactivates cruise control, and you can change the amount of speed it's going by doing that. As you can see, we start going slower. Yeah. We need to turn here though. Yeah. I am horrible at driving these, so just be mindful of that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get this back to the farm, and I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. Refill. I think it holds 700. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up here. And this field that was ready to actually seed, we're going to go ahead and throw a layer of fertilizer on. So all 3 of these fields are going to need plowed. And we're going to do that with a worker. jump out. Get rained on with some fertilizer. And I'm going to go over and grab the tractor over here. And this harvester needs empty. So, as you can see, it is waiting there. Its pipe is out. So we're going to grab our crappy patch. How you do this is if you got a worker doing it, you just pull up the side of it. Make sure you get your I forgot what it's called. Make sure you put it underneath the pipe and it'll slowly just fill it up. Now I'm going to wait here. You don't usually have to if you don't want to, but sometimes he won't continue. If you move along, because sometimes the tractor is actually in the way of the actual harvester. So. Now, I was going to do potatoes. I was. Potatoes take a crap ton of time to harvest. So I might not do potatoes to start out with. And I'm going to go ahead and take this truck to the shop while I'm heading that way. It'll help us out in the long run. So we are not going to keep this thing. And I am horrible at driving in the game. So, in case you guys are wondering. I do not have a steering wheel. I don't plan on buying a steering wheel. For me, it's a game. I play it with what I have because it's the way I enjoy playing Farming Simulator. There are steering wheels you can get. There's a lot of technology you can get that are really, really expensive and make the experience of playing this a whole lot more in depth. If you want that, you can go do it. We are speeding. Yes, we are speeding. Yeah. So I will refrain from trying. I will try to refrain from hitting pedestrians. So, and you are going to go right into here. And this says sell. This is the sell spot here. It's around the brackets. You just go park your stuff in there. You go up to this until the little thing comes up. Press R. Press sell. You can also customize things in here. So if you want to change something on something you bought, you can put it in there and do that. We're going to grab this. We're going to get this back to the farm, and I'll meet you guys back there. Okay, I did have to mess with the graphic settings, guys. I did turn the actual textures all the way back up, though. So. Nope. There we go. Back. Good go. There we go. Now we're going to get this one started on this other field up here. Now, the way I do this, it gives it 3 layers of fertilizer before it even starts growing. So that's why we're doing it this way. I will be turning all that into bales, so we will be doing that first. And that's something I will have to do myself. And we will hire a worker on this one. Jump out. You'll get that done. I'm going to go ahead and get into this guy here and get him started. Hire a worker. And he should go straight down and then come back up. It's still showing tire tracks. I don't like tire tracks being on. I don't know. Yeah. Let's get out of here. I meant to hit escape. Go to settings. Might have to be a setting I'll have to change. It changed it outside the game, but I'll change it for the next episode. Just the tire tracks make it harder on the actual graphics driver, so I don't like to have that on if I can help it. So I want to talk to you guys for a bit while these guys are running their stuff. Basically, all these machines are costing us a crap ton of money. So if we go into our menu here, and we go to finances, not finances, where's it at? Right here, vehicles. This whole bar here is how much we're going to pay this whole amount at midnight tonight. Yeah. So this is how much it's costing us every day to have this stuff. All right. So like this one here and the planter, seeder, those two guys aren't that bad because they're still in white. They're not that bad cost wise. But like this one right here, this I believe is a harvester. It's costing us $1,800 a day. We need to buy a new harvester. We need to buy all new equipment. I don't think we can do that yet. I did load up some mods for harvesters to make them cheaper. So if we go to P here, harvesters, I do have some modded ones on here, I believe. Yeah, I got this one and this one that I've used. Both of them's pretty good. So we're probably going to sell and try to get one of those to start out with, and when we'll switch to one of these other ones later on. So, and I got a couple. I got a tractor. I got some tractors that I can use to start out with till we get some money in. This guy here is almost done, I believe. Let's run over here and see how far he is over to the side. Oh yeah, he's almost done. So we need to go get. Let's go ahead and get our new tractor. So no, over here. There's some Massey Ferguson ones. This is the one I like to use to start out with. It's got 180 horsepower, and it's only 33,000. We don't have 33,000, so what we can do is we can go over here to finances, and we can take out a loan. There we go, and that will allow us to actually go over two tractors, and we can go ahead and get this tractor. Now we are going to need a baler too, aren't we? Shoot. Let's go ahead. We do want a front loader attacher. I don't know what this one matters. Wheel setup standard is fine. I don't know what the difference is between these two. And you can't pick colors in this particular one, so that's fine. Standard. No, we can't do weighted wheels. Yeah, we'll just do standard for right now. There's that. Now, how much is a baler? Baling technology. There it is. And it doesn't matter which one we get because I have an auto stack trailer, so We might just use the regular one. You do square. You do square. No. Balers are expensive. The deflector eases deflection of bullets. It's like a little one that deflects so many. Hmm. We're gonna have to pick this one. I don't know if we can actually get this one going. I don't remember which one is the round Baler. Right, we don't need that much. Nope. Finances, borrow. How much more do we got? Yeah, we got enough. All right. E. Back. Now we are going to be doing animals, so I am going to need. There we go. I'm going to need one of these anyway. Come on. Attach. So I'm going to get this back to the farm. See you guys in a minute. And we're back. Okay, so we need to come over here and empty the rest of this out. I think we're going to have room. Might not. Alright, so we're full, and I don't think he's empty yet. Let's go ahead and, no, he's got 4 more thousand. So we're going to have to go empty this. I'm going to go ahead and put it in our little, don't want to do all this at one time. You can, to do this, I'm going to dump it in here for our storage tank. But you can come in here, and if you go over to this screen right here, we have wheat, and you look up the whatever gives you the highest. Now, you can do it into the train. I don't like using the train. But you do get, most of the time, you do get the most money from doing the train. But for us, it's the Mary's Farm, and you would just click this button right here, like that. And then if we went over to the map here, it'll blink on the map where to go to sell this at. That's how you do that. You know what? It don't take that long. Let's go do that. Here. I was going to try to make it quicker. It's going to be. You're just going to have to dump it in there and then pull it right back out, right? Let's go ahead and back it up a little bit. I'm crazy driving. I am not the safest driver in the world when it comes to Farming Simulator. In real life, I'm the safest driver. I'm a really safe driver. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And it's nothing. No, there's something that way. Oh, I'm going to go in there. Now, I believe it's home. Oh, yeah, those are flashers. Take that off. Hit those. Got everything going. We're going to go ahead and let this guy know we're going to get in front of him. Because our turn is right up here. And we're going to go ahead and hit our turn signal. Now, I do love this tractor. I do have a favorite tractor, and we will be buying one of those for us to start out with. What I was thinking about, though, is just getting a couple of these just as our worker tractors, and get like a fancy one for us to drive or to use whenever we're on video. Because what I'll be having my workers do won't require over 180 horsepower. Should be fine with these guys. Slow down. Now, technically, you don't want to slow down on this hill because you want to keep this hill going as fast as you can. We will not be keeping this particular trailer. There's an actual upgrade to this trailer that I want to get. So we'll probably be selling this for the upgrading before we actually start dumping, selling all of our crops that we have in our storage containers. But I'm just using this one for right now. This one kind of sucks because it doesn't have that much storage in it. Here we go. Now, once you pass through this green light, it should disappear. You can also disable it from the actual screen that you enabled it from. We get on here and we look up here and it says I. So, so we're just going to hit I. And that's going to give us some money. Now, the prices on the list are per volume, not per grain. So, it's every 1,000 liters. Something like that. Just as a reference point for you guys. So I'm going to run this back to the farm, and I'll see you guys there. I am sorry about that minute ago, guys. I forgot to turn my fan off. It's by there, the plastic air. I'm done with this one, and I'm done with the harvester. So we are going to run these back to the shop, and we're going to sell them. So, wage payment. Yeah, I know. So we need to check on those guys too, don't we? Yeah. So let me check on all my workers and get these 2 pieces of equipment to the shop, and I'll bring you guys back once we sell all those more back at the farm. I'll be back in a second, guys. Here we go, guys. Selling this. Oh. Man. Sell. Okay. We need to go back and then head back in and then sell. There we go. And that's how we do that. I'll see you guys in a second. And we're back. I went ahead and just teleported this one up here because this one's really, really slow. We're actually going to oh, no. Shoot. GG? Yes. Let me just jump out of this. And sell these 2 off. Sell. Sell. Back. Forwards. Sell. Sell. There we go. Getting it done. Getting it done. I'll see you guys back at the farm. Okay. Now we're back. This is the actual one I was talking about earlier that we're going to buy for our farmers to use. I was in the case earlier, but this is the one we're talking about. So we want to B for lowering this, B for turning on the baler. And this is what we're going to do. Now, how people do this in real life, I have no clue, honestly. But that's why I'm not. Yeah, this is the round one. Auto load. We want auto unload. Yeah, that should be fine. 5-second delay. But I like to go down one row and then skip over. So we do this and then this one. Now you don't have to bail this one, but you do get a little bit of money from bailing. You're gonna need a bailer anyway. So for animals. So it's nice to go ahead and grab one at the beginning. You don't need the most expensive one. This guy should go ahead and unload that. Come on. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to skip over to the next one here. There we go. And that's how we're going to bail this thing here. I could go ahead and show it on camera. It doesn't actually take that long. But I want to kind of get everything on camera today. So I might go ahead and skip ahead. Up, 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 up. Get back, get back. There we go. All right. 5 seconds. There we go. You can change the actual speed. It auto unloads. So 5 seconds is enough for me to like remember that I need to get back into position first. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So come on. That beeping is really, really annoying though, so for those of you guys that don't like that, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I'm gonna finish bailing this thing and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, we're almost done here. I wanted to try to get the last little bit on camera. You guys can see it. It didn't take too long. Actually, gathering them up is not going to take too long either. We're going to do all that on camera. But I am going to have to go get the actual baler. The bale grab. So that might take a little bit of time. We're totally going to miss that whole thing. Yeah. I'm going to straighten out. See if we can just back up here. Nope. 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 I'm going to break the equipment. Let's just redo the whole thing and get it lined up better. That's better. Rather than that and risk breaking all the equipment. So when we get down here, we need to do like a large swing out. Yeah. And like this. And just swing back around like that. Oh, that was old enough. Now I don't know if this will fill it up. It doesn't really matter if you leave any in there. Game-wise, in real life, you'd want to probably empty it out before you do something else. We're probably only ever going to do hay bales for right now, or straw bales from our fields. But yeah, there's a little bit over here. I could nitpick, but I'm not going to. Let's go ahead and lift this up. We'll turn off the baler. I'm gonna go ahead and park it over here, and we're gonna go get our I don't think we have enough in the field to actually finish filling. So go ahead and use that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go to the shop. Actually, I'll meet you guys back here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to get right now. We're Belling Technology. We're going to get this right here. This right here thing right here. So, and we're going to bring this back. I'm going to need this too, but I don't need it right now, so I don't need to do that. But I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. Okay, so how this thing works is there's an operating position and then a folded up position. And you turn this thing, press B for the operating position, and we just roll up on these things. There we go. That's it. Now there is a square baler that auto loads also, trailer wise, but that is a DLC which I don't have yet. But I do have an auto. I do have an auto trailer. It's a modded trailer that auto loads onto the trailer. So that's something I do use. Square barrels just stack so much better than round barrels. And then last one, they only can fit 8 on this trailer. The square baler, they're not really square, but the square the square baling trailer actually fits a whole lot more than just 8. So, and this is our sell point for these. So what we do is we drive straight through. When we get to this point right here, we want to back up. It's about right here. And then we want to hit unload. And that's going to raise it up. Once it gets into position, it's going to leave it like that. And then you hit Y again to unload it. And it automatically sells them right here. If you were going to put them somewhere for storage, it would stack them up that high. So it would stack them up 4 high, and then we would just leave them like that. We're going to hit Y again to load the trailer, lower the trailer. I'm going to go back out here and get the last of these bales. Now once it folds back up, it will fold back up into position. You have to wait for that. And then you have to hit B again to go back to the operating position too. And we made 442 per bale. No, no, no. Do that. Like in real life, I would have broke all my equipment by now. Let's go ahead. That's the last of these, I believe. I'm not going to get animals anytime soon, so I'm going to go ahead and sell these too. But you would want to save some of these if you had animals. So unload. Fold back up. And I believe that's it for bales. So I'm going to put this one up. And we're going to check on our... Actually, we're going to get one guy started. Come on. Come on. That's for it. Come on. Here we go. And that's good for now. This guy needs to do this field, which is what he was waiting on for us to bale it. We're going to get this guy right here. I'm going to hire a worker and jump out. Try to move out of the way before he splashes us with stuff. Now, our other guy, still working on this. Still working on this. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is off camera, I'm going to go ahead and get all 3 fields plowed. And our next episode will be us actually prepping the field and planting. I think that's our best bet to do right now. In between episodes, I can also go ahead and empty out our little thing here and do that off camera as well. Go ahead and disconnect that. Which means I need to take this back to get a actual tipper. So guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You guys can come check it out, see if you like it. If you like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell them that you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it down in the comments down below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages. Don't forget to set your notification settings on your notification bell. And I will see you guys on the next one.